Hello. Today we continue reading, or we start reading, the book of Numbers, starting with chapter 3. This is the account of the family of Aaron and Moses at the time the Lord talked with Moses on Mount Sinai. The names of the sons of Aaron were Nadab, the firstborn, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Those were the names of Aaron's sons, the anointed priests who were ordained to serve as priests. Nadab and Abihu, however, fell dead before the Lord when they made an offering with unauthorized fire before him in the desert of Sinai. They had no sons, so only Eleazar and Ithamar served as priests during the lifetime of their father Aaron. The Lord said to Moses, "Bring the tribe of Levi and present them to Aaron the priest to assist him. They are to perform duties for him and for the whole community at the tent of meeting by doing the work of the tabernacle. They are to take care of all the furnishings of the tent of meeting, fulfilling the obligations of the Israelites by doing the work of the tabernacle. Give the Levites to Aaron and his sons. They are the Israelites who are to be given wholly to him. Appoint Aaron and his sons to serve as priests. Anyone else who approaches the sanctuary must be put to death." The Lord also said to Moses, "I have taken the Levites from among the Israelites in place of the first male offspring of every Israelite woman. The Levites are mine, for all the firstborn are mine. When I struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, I set apart for myself every firstborn in Israel, whether man or animal. They are to be mine. I am the Lord." The Lord said to Moses, "Take the Levites from among the other Israelites and make them ceremonially clean. To purify them, do this: sprinkle the water of cleansing on them, then have them shave their whole bodies and wash their clothes, and so purify themselves. Have them take a young bull with its grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. Then you are to take a second young bull for a sin offering. Bring the Levites to the front of the tent of meeting and assemble the whole Israelite community. You are to bring the Levites before the Lord, and the Israelites are to lay their hands on them. Aaron is to present the Levites before the Lord as a wave offering from the Israelites, so that they may be ready to do the work of the Lord. After the Levites lay their hands on the heads of the bulls, use the one for a sin offering to the Lord and the other for a burnt offering to make atonement for the Levites. Have the Levites stand in front of Aaron and his sons and present them as a wave offering to the Lord. In this way, you are to set the Levites apart from the other Israelites, and the Levites will be mine. After you've purified the Levites and presented them as a wave offering, they are to come to do their work at the tent of meeting. Of all the Israelites, I have given the Levites as gifts to Aaron and his sons to do the work at the tent of meeting on behalf of all the Israelites and to make atonement for them, so that no plague will strike the Israelites when they go near the sanctuary." The Lord said to Moses, "This applies to the Levites. Men 25 years old or more shall come to take part in the work of the tent of meeting, but at the age of 50, they must retire from their regular service and work no longer. They may assist their brothers in performing their duties at the tent of meeting, but they themselves must not do the work. This, then, is how you are to assign the responsibilities of the Levites." Moses, Aaron, and the whole Israelite community did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded Moses. The Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes. Then Aaron presented them as a wave offering before the Lord and made atonement for them to purify them. After that, the Levites came to do their work at the tent of meeting under the supervision of Aaron and his sons. They did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded Moses. When Moses finished setting up the tabernacle, he anointed it and consecrated it and all its furnishings. He also anointed and consecrated the altar and all its utensils. Then the leaders of Israel, the heads of families who were the tribal leaders in charge of those who were counted, made offerings. They brought as their gifts before the Lord 6 covered carts and 12 oxen, an ox from each leader and a cart from every 2. These they presented before the tabernacle. The Lord said to Moses, "Accept these from them, that they may be used in the work of the tent of meeting. Give them to the Levites as each man's work requires. So Moses took the carts and oxen and gave them to the Levites. He gave 2 carts and 4 oxen to the Gershonites as their work required. He gave 4 carts and 8 oxen to the Merarites as their work required. They were all under the direction of Ithamar, son of Aaron, the priest. But Moses did not give any to the Kohathites, because they were to carry on their shoulders the holy things for which they were responsible. When the altar was anointed, the leaders brought their offerings for its dedication and presented them before the altar. For the Lord had said to Moses, each day 1 leader is to bring his offering for the dedication of the altar. The one who brought his offering on the first day was Nahshon, son of Amminadab, of the tribe of Judah. His offering was 1 silver plate weighing 130 shekels, 1 silver sprinkling bowl weighing 70 shekels, both according to the sanctuary shekel, each filled with fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering, 1 gold dish weighing 10 shekels, filled with incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb, a year old, for a burnt offering, 1 male goat for a sin offering, and 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs a year old, to be sacrificed as a fellowship offering. This was the offering of Nahshon, son of Amminadab. Okay, side note here. The next 11 chapters, or paragraphs, are that exact same offering by different tribes. So I'm going to tell you the person that offered. So the next verse is, on the second day, Nethanel, son of Zuar, the leader of Issachar, brought his offering. And trust me, you can look it up. It's Numbers 7, 18 through 23. It's exactly the same as the offering we just read from Nahshon, son of Amminadab, tribe of Judah. So this was the offering of Nethanel, son of Zuar. So then the next one is Numbers 7, 24 through 29. On the third day, Eliab, son of Helon, the leader of the people of Zebulun, brought his offering, and it was the same. I'm just saving you it's the exact same thing, so I don't feel like I need to read it again. And that was the offering of Eliab, son of Helon. On the fourth day, Elazar, son of Shedur, the leader of the people of Reuben, brought his offering, and it was exactly the same. On the 5th day, Shelumiel, son of Zurishaddai, the leader of the people of Simeon, brought his offering, and it was the same. On the 6th day, Eliasaph, son of Duel, the leader of the people of Gad, brought his offering, and it was the same. On the 7th day, Elishama, son of Ammihud, the leader of the people of Ephraim, brought his offering, and it was the same. On the 8th day, Gamaliel, son of Pedazur, the leader of the people of Manasseh, brought his offering, and it was the same. These are all in Numbers chapter 7. You're welcome to read them. On the 9th day, Abidan, son of Gideoni, the leader of the people of Benjamin, brought his offering. It was the same. On the 10th day, Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, the leader of the people of Dan, brought his offering, and it was the same. On the 11th day, Pagiel, son of Ochran, the leader of his people of Asher, brought his offering, and it was the same. On the 12th day, Ahira, son of Enon, the leader of the people of Naphtali, brought his offering, and it was the same. And here's the summary. These were the offerings of the Israelite leaders for the dedication of the altar when it was anointed. 12 silver plates, 12 silver sprinkling bowls, and 12 gold dishes. Each silver plate weighed 130 shekels, and each sprinkling bowl 70 shekels. Altogether, the silver dishes weighed 2,400 shekels, according to the sanctuary shekel. The 12 gold dishes filled with incense weighed 10 shekels each, according to the sanctuary shekel. Altogether, the gold ladles weighed 120 shekels. The total number of animals for the burnt offering came to 12 young bulls, 12 rams, 12 male lambs a year old, together with their grain offerings. The 12 male goats were used for the sin offering. The total number of animals for the sacrifice of the fellowship offering came to 24 oxen, 60 rams, 60 male goats, and 60 male lambs a year old. These were the offerings for the dedication of the altar after it was anointed. When Moses entered the tent of meeting to speak with the Lord, he heard the voice speaking to him from between the two cherubim above the atonement cover on the ark of the testimony, and he spoke with him. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and say to him, when you set up the 7 lamps, they are to light the area in front of the lampstand." Aaron did so. He set up the lamps so that they faced forward on the lampstand, just as the Lord commanded Moses. This is how the lampstand was made. It was made of hammered gold. From its base to the blossoms, the lampstand was made exactly like the pattern the Lord had shown Moses. Okay, so there we go. We did it in 10 minutes. It probably would have taken us 20 because I think it was 3 pages of paragraphs that we summarized. So I hope you don't mind. But that's the way I prefer it. I did pre-read it, I do know that they were all the same, and we saw that in the summary. So I hope you don't mind that. But it's always a pleasure to read with you. I look forward to reading with you again tomorrow. Bye.